Hey y'all, it's The Breeze and you're plugged into The Breeze lifestyle. If this is not your first time here, you already know we locked in, friend. But either way, thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you want to support your girl some more, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to see more of me, then follow me on Instagram and TikTok at The Breeze Lifestyle 777. Now, I've been asking y'all for y'all feedback, and for those who have commented, I really appreciate y'all. It looks like y'all really like this little thing that I'm doing with the reactions, so we gonna keep it going. One person actually did comment and say they like it better when they see my whole reaction. It's a little more editing, a little more storage on my phone, but for you, let's get it. Cause I asked for feedback, you gave it to me, so we gonna rock with this. I got my Travel Babes shirt on because it's a shameless plug. Travel Babes is a wonderful way to travel with no problems. I'm telling you, I've been on 3 or 4 trips with them already, and we've had no smoke, no issue, no problems. All great vibes. If you ain't watched my travel vlog video of Jamaica and of Tulum, I'm gonna link it down below because you gotta see that. Now, this is gonna be a kind of long video, but it's 3 girls who went on a trip together, and they're all telling their side of the story. One girl, she started it, then one girl responded, then the other girl responded. But y'all, this is... I'm telling you, come to Travel Babes, official Travel Babes on Instagram. Check us out because no shade, no tea, but we don't be having these problems. But let's go ahead and get into this video.
This is why I deadass don't do group trips. I don't do girls trips. Every time I travel, I always travel with one person. That's my best friend. Because why I just came back from Cabo and one of the girls did not bring no bread to the trip. So story time on why the fuck I will never do a girls trip again. So mind you, before I even booked the trip, my intuition told me not to go on the trip. Like, I was the last person to book. I spoke to my mom. She told me to follow my gut. She told me not to book. But it was one of my homegirls' birthday, and I never ever celebrated her birthday with her. So I was just like, I like traveling. Fuck it, I'll pop out to the trip. The reason I wanted to go wasn't because of her, though. It was because of the people she was inviting to the trip. So I was just like, if I'm gonna go, I'm not gonna go if she invites just her friends. I'm gonna invite somebody myself. And I did. I invited my man. My man, that's not my man, but he is my man, but that's a whole nother story for next time. And before y'all even say anything, I asked her first before we made the trip to go together because she knows him and we normally hang out together, so she was okay with it. Plus, it's...
Now, do y'all think she wrong? I don't think she wrong. Let me just say that. I don't think she wrong, but she should have stayed home. Like she said, she had this feeling based on who her friend was inviting that, I don't know if I should go. She should have stayed home because spending all that money to travel somewhere and be irritated and going through all type of BS, like, it's not worth it. But I do feel her, like, she said she never celebrated her friend's birthday with her. So it's like, you be feeling like, okay, let me do this for my friend. Because maybe her friend always show up for her. She don't want it always to be one-sided. But do y'all think she wrong for inviting her man, not her man? Because I don't think she wrong. Like, as long as he has his own separate room and we could stay together, like, we could do all activities together, but I'm with my man. I don't think she wrong. Unless somebody, like... I don't know. She not wrong because she said the birthday girl said it was cool. So, and she know him. They vibe already. So, I don't think she wrong.
Plus, it's also good to have a male figure around that you can trust because girls like to drink. And he looked out for us the whole trip. So fast forward to Thursday. Before we went on the trip, we left Friday morning at 5 a.m. We all went to my friend's birthday dinner. We gonna call her Keisha. Keisha had her birthday dinner the night before. She invited 2 other girls, and one of the girls was going on the trip with us. We gonna call the other girl Imani. We all ordering, having a good time, but like Imani vibe from like the very jump is throwing me the fuck off. Like, she gives like pick me, yes man, I'm a fan type of vibe. You know, one of those girls out you can peep just follows you around because she just wants to be like accepted so bad. Yeah, she was one of those girls. But I'm like, not my friend, not my problem. So she can do whatever the hell she want to do. But one thing about it, I can read a person and I'm never wrong. Every person she brought around me, I told them exactly who they were. And before they even showed them who the fuck they was, I was right. We ordering, we tasting food. I'm vibing with the girl that's sitting next to me. She didn't go on the trip. But when the bill came, the bill was like $798 or something like that. That's valid for 4 people, especially since we went to a nice restaurant. Mind you, if you do...
Wait, 4 people? $700? They ain't got $200 each? I don't know. Let's see where this is going. Hold on.
The math, it was only $181 per person. My bad, this was the receipt. It was $724. So I put it on my card because, like, I didn't really care.
No, sis, I care. Listen, I'm not brokey. I'm not going to no Mexico with 135 because that's what she said the girl had. But where'd y'all go? Okay, where did y'all go? But for sis is, yeah, I mean, I like sis. I think her name is Kalia. I like Kalia because she said she ain't care. This is your friend and her 2 friends. I'm not putting nothing on my card for people I don't know. Because you know that whole birthday dinner thing gets messy. But let's see what's going on because, no, Kalia, you got that one. I'm not doing it.
Everybody sent me their bread automatically. The other 2 girls sent me their bread. All of a sudden, her Cash App is not working. Her Zelle is not working. Her Venmo is not working. Her PayPal is not working. Her Apple Pay is not working. Talking about, oh, it must be the service. How come everybody's service was great when they sent me my bread? Now it's your turn. Your service is bad. Come to find out, this girl shorted me $46. And I was definitely pissed about it because, girl, I don't even know you for you to be owing me bread. She was like, oh, did you pay yet or can I tap? Girl, obviously you saw me put my card down for the whole bill. That's why everybody sent me the bread. I told her I paid. She showed me she only had $135 in her bank account. Why do you only have $135 in your bank account? We leave tomorrow. So I'm like, maybe she gets paid tomorrow because it was Thursday and we left on a Friday. So she sent me the bread and I got the bread of $135 and she was just like, I owe you $46. So I'm like, okay, thinking she's going to pay me tomorrow because it's Friday. Yeah, I never got that bread.
See, that's the problem. Like, no. Can we split it? Oh, we can't split it? Okay, yo, what we gonna do? Like, I understand Kalia probably just didn't want them problems. Like, let me just try to get past all this craziness. Y'all just pay me. Because it seems simple. But it's always something. Like, this is... owing me $46 and I don't know you is crazy.
And once I peeped, that's all the money she had in her bank account. Oh, I was tight. Because she texted me silently, so nobody knew she shorted me the bread. I didn't even tell the birthday girl until like 2 days into the trip. Because I didn't want to embarrass her, feel me? So we booked 2 different packages. So they booked their own package and I booked my own package with my man. So our flights was 2 different flights, but we were like an hour away from each other. On the flight, I told this boy and I was just like, I promise you, she did not come to the trip with no bread. She shorted me $46. She only had $135 in her bank account. I don't know how much she gets paid tomorrow, but she's not giving me that bread back and I'm already tight. Might know, she's older than me and my homegirl Keisha. But I was like, I'm not gonna let this ruin the trip. It's just $46. I'll swallow it. I'll ask her for the bread after the trip is done. We all land, we all Gucci, everything is good vibes. Like, I'm letting go of the bread, it's fine. But I already know, like, I don't like her personality and I don't like her aurora. Like, it's something about her is just, like, throwing me off. So now, we're out there for my homegirl birthday. I expect her to get wasted, drunk. I'm out there to take care of her. Bro, I was a mom. I packed everything you could think of. Vitamin C, Advil, Alka-Seltzer. I had Zyrtec. I had everything you can think of you would need for a hangover, for stomach problems, for everything. Gas X, I had it. And it came in handy because on the first day, we was wheeling my homegirl out in a wheelchair at 7 p.m. because she got wasted. I was the only person that wasn't really drunk, me and my man, because like I like to pay attention to things. And I'm happy I am like that because I had to pull my homegirl out the pool and be like, baby, let's go. We're going back to the hotel room because you're done. She was turning up, but she was turning up a little too much and people was recording and you're not going to embarrass my friend. No.
I like Kalia. I don't care because it's like, all right, I understand she the one telling the side of the story. We're going to see the other girl's side. But I like her. Like, no, I see my homegirl doing a little too much. They recording. No, come on, sis. Like, we out of here. I don't care how you feel about it, but I'm not about to let you wake up tomorrow and see yourself online looking crazy. Like, no, I like her. I like her.
However, both of them fried their phones. Keisha and Imani, they both fried their phones in the pool. You know why Imani also fried her phone in the pool? Because she also got wasted. But she was being like, she was just following every single thing Keisha did. If Keisha took 10 shots, Imani took 10 shots. If Keisha was dancing on a boy, she found the boyfriend to dance on. For some reason, if Keisha dropped her phone in the pool, Imani just threw her phone in the pool. This is what I mean, like, she was a yes man. She was a pick-me. So we get to the hotel room, and I'm trying to ask the girl that she's rooming with what's their room number. She's too drunk to remember. And my homegirl, she was blacked out drunk. Like, she was done for. Like, she was on the bed. She was fried. And I'm, like, trying to take care of her. Like, I'm, like, you know, making sure I take off her makeup because the pool, like, fried her makeup. I'm taking off, like, her bikini top, changing her. I change her into one of my man's shirts. We're, like, making sure she doesn't throw up. I'm giving her vitamin C. I'm giving her Alka-Seltzer water. And then when she did start throwing up, like, we took her to the bathroom. And my man took care of her the whole time. I even literally sat her up and blew dry her wig because her hair was soaked from the pool. And it was so cold in our room. I didn't want her to get sick the next day, and it threw us off the trip. So, like, I'm holding her and I'm blow drying her hair and everything. And her homegirl is just being mad loud. Imani's just being mad loud. Like, she's screaming. She's, like, doing too much. She's, like, complaining about her phone being fried. I'm like, girl, my friend is drunk right now. Like, we'll deal with you later. You're good. I need to worry about her. And all she's talking about is, I need to text my man. I need to text my man. Y'all, she was talking about texting her man the whole time. How come your man didn't send you no bread for the trip? And here's T. She slept with somebody on the trip and had them give her $100. Girl, you sold yourself for $100?
Whoa, whoa, Kalia, not you spilling tea. First of all, selling yourself period is crazy. You do what you want, but you got a man, and you would rather pop that for $100 than to ask him for some money. But you so worried about him. I gotta call my man. Probably because he don't want you out there because he know you probably gonna try to do something when you get out there.
You slept with somebody for $100? Because that's what it's giving. Because how did the money even come to play? How did he even send you $100? Like, how did he know you were broke? So now I'm getting overwhelmed because my homegirl is, like, throwing up all over the room. Like, I'm trying to take care of her, and this girl's just doing too much. So I'm like, all right, take me to you guys' room, and we're gonna walk to the room together, and we're gonna, like, grab some of her stuff so, like, I can tie her wig down and stuff like that. So she's just gonna sleep in our room, and then when she wake up, she's Gucci, because you seem well enough to just go to your room by yourself. You're not throwing up, you're good. So we walk to her room. This girl don't even know where her room is. So now I'm getting frustrated because I'm like, bro, like, this is mad irresponsible. Like, what if me and my man decide to just leave the pool while you guys were having fun? How are y'all getting back to y'all room? Because this girl couldn't even walk. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to call front desk, and I'm going to give them her first and last name because I know it. She didn't even know how to spell my homegirl first and last name. I was like, I'm going to give her the first and last name, and I'm just going to figure out what the room number is. And I did. While I'm on the phone, I hang up the phone, and I turn around, and this girl is in the bathroom. Mind you know, my man is in the bathroom holding my homegirl's hair back while she's throwing up. This girl is in the bathroom with her bikini bottom off. Like, coochie out, butt out, everything, in front of my man, talking about, like, oh, I gotta pee. Girl, I don't care how drunk you are. If you're sober enough to walk around, and you know you need to call your man, you know you need your Fendi shades, you know this, that, third, you're well aware you need a charger, then you're well aware that you should not be pulling down your underwear in front of my man. Like, what? So now I'm livid. Like, I already don't like you. Now I really don't like you. So I walk in the bathroom. I told my man, like, let's get, you know, her out the bathroom. Like, I'm trying not to show how heated I was. And I was like, let her go pee. Once she finished using the bathroom, we went back in the bathroom. And I helped my homegirl go back on the toilet so she continued, like, throwing it all up. And I start crying because I'm so pissed. And this girl had left to go, you know, go back to her room or whatever the hell she was trying to do. I think she went to go get a charger. Not to mention, she took my charger with her. And I was the only person with an iPhone 15. Everybody else had the regular cord. I was the only one with a UBC cord. And I was the only one with all the information on my phone for my trip. And she took our key card, which would have been an extra $60 if it was lost. And she did lose our key card. So around 2 in the morning, my friend sober up. And we walked to her room because I wrote down their room number. And I'm like, oh, where's the key card? Where's my charger? She's like, oh, I didn't take it. Girl, yes, the fuck you did. And the reason why I know is because I'm mad prepared for, like, too prepared every time I'm going on vacation, especially if I'm going out the country. I unpack everything in the drawers. I take out the chargers. I plug one in one side of the bed, and I plug the other in the other side of the bed. Before I even step outside, I unpack. So that's how I know you did take my charger, because you were sitting right on the bedside where my charger was at. And I left my room with a charger there, and you left my room with my charger gone. So who took my charger? She's like, oh, I didn't take it. I didn't take your key card. Girl, yeah, I know what I put. I know where I put my stuff. I'm the only one sober. You think I'm gonna listen to a drunk person talking about you didn't take my stuff? So now I'm getting heated as hell because my phone is on 5%, and I told her that. Y'all, she's talking about, oh, can I please use your phone? I just want to text my man to tell him I'm okay. Like, please, please, please. Girl, I'm on 5%. I need my phone so I can book my cab back home to the airport when we're leaving by tomorrow, and I don't have a charger, and none of y'all have the same charger I need for my phone, and you're worried about texting your man to make sure that you're okay. But this is getting long, so I'm gonna come back for part 2.
Oh, sis, we coming back for part 2. We ain't even going nowhere. We still right here. We want to know what's going on with part 2. It seems like that was the first day, but she said that the next day that they had to leave or whatever. But I don't care what day it is. It's too much. It's too much. Now, I understand, like, my friend, because I have been the drunk friend before, so I get it. And I feel like the birthday girl gets a pass. But you're doing too much when you know that the birthday girl's getting lit. You don't have nobody else here. Why are you expecting somebody else to take care of you when you don't know nobody else? Like, I don't get that. That's weird to me. I don't know how old they was going on this trip, but it seems like they was all old enough to know. And she said that the homegirl friend was older than all of them. So, yeah, that's definitely weird. And the getting naked in front of my man, oh, we fighting. I don't care, drunk, whatever. We squaring up, period. Because like she said, if you sober enough to do all of this other stuff, you sober enough to know that this ain't right. Like, you can say I gotta pee without taking your pants down. Like, what? And then she stole her charger. Y'all, let's just get into part 2 because this is doing... I'm mad for Kalia. Like, because what? Okay, so that was day 1, and this part 2 say day 2 and day 3. So, let's get into it. This is editing Breeze from the future, and y'all, I messed up. When I first was looking at these stories on TikTok, I was looking at it through a page that I thought was the girl's original page, but it actually was another page just reposting it. So when I reacted to part 2 of her story, it was only just a little part of it. So we're going to have to switch it up a little bit. What I'm going to do is play her whole part 2 story. And then at the end, I'm going to just chop up all the commentary I have for part 2 and just put it at the end. Sorry, y'all.
So part 2 on why the fuck I would never go on another girl trip. If y'all haven't seen part 1, y'all got to tap in because there's a lot going on. So what happened after this girl lost my key card and my charger? I had to go pay for a new one. And I had to beg people for another charger. Like, I was walking around the resort at 2 a.m. begging anybody if they had a USB-C, if they had a USB-C. And I finally found 2 guys that would give me one. Like, I literally posted shout out to the guys who gave me a charger. Because if it wasn't for them, I would have been fucked. Everything was closed. Like, there was no way I was going to get a charger. And I needed my phone by 7 a.m. that morning. So now fast forward to day 2. Yeah, all of that happened day 1. This is day 2 of what the fuck happened in Cabo. So I decided to be a good friend. I went to their room door to knock on the door to wake them up to make sure they still, they got breakfast or whatever the case may be. And we ended up finding them literally right before they was about to walk down some stairs. And I told them, like, y'all got to go book a reservation time for, like, all the excursions you booked. Like, even though you paid for it, you guys still have to go reserve a time for it. So we walked down together, and she wanted to go to this party boat that I booked for her, like, me and my man to go on, and the other girl, she booked her ticket by herself. But I was so drained for fucking taking care of her the day before. I was just like, bro, I'm not going on this party boat. Like, I'll swallow the $200. I really don't care. I don't want to go on this party boat. Plus, you guys both don't have a fucking phone, and you want to leave the resort with no phone. Your other girl only got $9 to her name. And, like, who's going to take care of y'all? Because I'm not doing it today, and my man is not doing it today. Like, we're tired. So she's like, nah, like, I want to go. Like, it's my birthday. Like, I'm not trying to sit around here and do nothing. Da-da-da. And I'm letting her know, I'm like, you understand that I'm not coming with you. And it'll be really irresponsible for you to go off the resort with no phone and your homegirl only got $9, right? She's like, she don't care. She'll figure it out. She'll find her way back. So I'm like, you know what? This is my friend. Like, I don't like arguing. I'm like, you know, this is your life. If you want to do it, go ahead. But my big thing is, like, how the fuck are you going to get back? If I book your Uber there, how are you going to get back? So I'm like, girl, do you even know the address to the resort? She said no. I'm like, I love my friend, but sometimes she be tweaking. Sometimes you can't really, like, argue with people. You just gotta go let them be. So I'm like, all right, fine. I'll get you an Uber. Go ahead. It's your birthday. Go off, sis. Figure it out. And I just went and I just did what the hell I wanted to do. Like, I just went. I found my own group of people. I met this pretty girl right here. Like, this is all like a group of people that I met. And these people are so amazing. So, like, while they left, I didn't even know what time they got back. I don't even know if they got back. But, like, I know my friend, she went to, like, somebody in Mexico to go get her phone at least turned on. She paid, like, $100 for it. And she ended up getting her phone turned on. I said, babes, do not fry me. Because, like, what the fuck was I supposed to do? Wait in my room until you came back from God knows where to hang out with you? There's one thing about it, like, I'm that friend that I can't fake shit, bro. Like, if I'm unhappy about something, I'm gonna let you know. If I don't like somebody, oh, I'm gonna let you know. If you piss me off, oh, I'm going to let you know. Like, if you think I'm gonna sit here and be miserable, oh, you're fucking fried. We don't have to talk the whole fucking trip. I'm gonna have a grand time. I'm a great person. People love me. I'm gonna make new friends. And I'm not saying this because I had nothing against my homegirl at all. Like, I love her for infinity into infinity. We both had two different personalities. Like, she's the wild card and I'm the mom, but it just tends to work. And we're the type of people that, like, yes, we have, like, disagreements, but we always seem to talk it out and work it out, and that's exactly what we did. So that night, after she texted me, I sent her a long paragraph because I was fucking tight, bro. I was like, me and Sean wasted the whole night making sure you don't choke on your own vomit. I guess your birthday, bro, but since you've been here, you've been third wheeling the shit out of me. I've been making sure you've been good from the jump, and I'm not saying that shit like you owe me shit because I'm just a genuine friend. But at the end of the day, bro, I'm not the type of friend that's going to fake it with you. If I feel away, I'm going to tell you and stand on that, gang. Like, you was fucking blacked out drunk, and I was crying because I was fucking overwhelmed with all the shit you had going on yesterday. And yeah, I'm going to expose this bitch fucking, her little stripper name. Nutella fucking pulled her panties down in front of my man. I ran on 2 hours of sleep and no food, no nothing. You was so busy worried about a boat, you didn't even book your excursions for the time tomorrow. Never in my life had I had so much problem in a fucking girl shit, bro. And she shorted me $46. Like, I didn't use your government. What you gonna do, fight me about it? I don't like you. I said it before, I'll say it again. I said it all trip. I don't like you. So the next day, my friend texted me. She was just like, you know what, girl? Me and you gonna talk about it in person because, like, the problem is clearly not between us. It's definitely a miscommunication between us. The only problem I have with is her fucking bum ass friend. The girl she brought here with no money. The one who's a fucking pick me, a follower. The one who fucking pulled her panties down in front of my man. She's my problem. So the next day we had ATV riding. We went there. We got there together, whatever the case may be. And my friend pulled me aside. She spoke to me about it. And she was just like, you know what? Her frustration is not with me. She's just very frustrated because the girl came with no money. And she's been breaking bread on the girl since she got here. And it's her birthday trip. And, like, there's a lot of stuff that she wants to do with me and my boyfriend. Because, like, me and my boyfriend and her is, like, really good friends. But she doesn't want to tag her along and then spend the bread on her, too. But I was like, girl, you better than me because I would have had her ass bedbound. Go on fucking timeout in the fucking hotel room and think about what the fuck you did. Fuck you coming out to Mexico with no fucking bread. But I guess she was just so concerned about, like, you know, her friend, like, being upset with her. And I guess I understand that because, like, at the end of you sleeping in a room with her, this, that, third. But as we're talking, her friend comes up to me. She was like, girl, what's the problem you have with me? The reason why she came up to me so hostile is because me and my friend was talking about the situation with her, like, texting. And the girl, I guess, went through my friend's phone while my friend was in the shower because she asked my friend if she can, you know, text her man on her phone. She read all of our messages of me talking shit about her. Girl, I don't give a fuck. I'll tell you that shit to your face. And I did. I said, you're mad immature. You came out here with no money. You pull your panties down in front of my man. You're a pick-me. You're sloppy drunk. You have no mind of your own. And you're fucking 24. Fuck is you talking about? Like, that's why I'm tight. That's my problem with you. You lost my key card. You lost my charger. Do I need to continue? And she still wasn't fucking getting it. Now it's time for us to go. And she would just say, oh, we'll talk about it when we, like, come back. I'm like, girl, I don't got nothing to say to you. Then she said some slick shit and my man heard. And she would just say, you know what, Khalid, don't leave it alone. Because, like, I was doing good, but she was fucking frying me. You think I'm gonna fucking argue with a bum? Go get your money up. Leave me alone. Because I came with $2,000 in cash and 5 bands in my bank account. You think I care? I never cared. I can extend my trip if I want to for another 2 days. Okay? Go worry about how the fuck you're getting back home after the trip. Who's picking you up from the airport? So we're doing our ATV riding, whatever the case may be. We had a great time. Now it's time for us to, like, head back to the hotel. And it's like, I'm trying not to avoid my homegirl, but it's not because I'm avoiding her. It's because I don't want nothing to do with her clown-ass friend, bro. Because I know, like, she's just going to piss me off. Like, her whole energy is going to piss me the fuck off. So I'm like, we just going to call it quits. We're going to separate or whatever the case may be. But I continue texting my homegirl. And I told her, like, it's really her. So I was just like, it's the $46. It's the immaturity. It's wanting to text her man knowing my phone was on 5%. Why the fuck would I use my last bit of battery on your man? Then he blowing on my phone and my man phone. Her pulling her underwear down in front of my man. Losing her key card. Not having fun. That's too much. Her whole aurora just pisses me off. She just blows my mood. Like I said, you're better than me. I was leaving bitches in the hotel room if I didn't spend all this money to be limited. Fuck out of here. Like, I didn't come to this hotel to be limited because somebody didn't have money. Because I've been having mad fun since I've been here. Yes, me and you had a little bit of confusion, but that had nothing to do with me and you. It had everything to do with your homegirl. Because, like I said, me and my homegirl, we talk it out. We locked in. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to tell her how it is and what's up. And I knew she read our text messages, and that's exactly why I sent that shit again. Your homegirl's the problem, not you. Tell her. And I was like, I don't like her, and she can read it. She could read this again. Since you want to go through people's phones and shit like that. So, day 4 of Cabo, this is our last day. And I'm, like, trying to convince my homegirl to just leave that girl in the room. Like, come jet skiing with us. Come to dinner with us. You know what I mean? Like, she'll be fine by herself for a couple hours. Like, go find some new friends. It's not that deep. You want to be broke and be on the resort? Go ahead. They got free food. It's all-inclusive. They got free drinks. She will be okay. But my friend is just, like, so big on, like, she doesn't want to, you know, leave her by herself. And I'm trying to tell a girl, misery loves company. Like, why? If she was a real friend, she would have told you, go have fun. Go have your birthday dinner. I don't have fun. I'm going to stay here. That's what I'm saying. Like, she wasn't a real friend for not communicating. She didn't have no money with you. Like, me and my best friend, I make way more money than her. And I'm not saying that to flex or anything, but it's like our version of half and half. I would never tell her, like, oh, the hotel is $2,000. You put $1,000, I put $1,000. Because that's not half and half, knowing how much money we both make. If I make a certain amount and she only makes a certain amount, then I'm going to put down $1,200 and she's going to put down $800, if you know what I mean. That's 50-50. You know what I mean? But that's because we communicate with each other. Stop bringing random bitches on these trips out the country, out the state, whatever the case may be. And you barely know these bitches. You need to know their occupation. You need to know what their bank accounts be looking like. Like, I knew this girl was a bum from dinner when she shorted me my money. Like, there's certain things you need to know about people before you take them out the country. Y'all be so, like, I feel like people be so quick to want to show off that they're outside with a big group. Big group starts problems. The more people you have around you, the more things you got to worry about. And people don't understand that. I'd rather have one solid friend than a whole bunch of snakes around me, bro. And I peep shit so fast. Like, you cannot do no grimy shit to me because I pay attention to a lot of shit. Everybody be like, Kalia, why you so serious? Why you look mean? I promise you, nobody ever fucks around with me. Nobody plays with me because I pay attention. And I'm going to fucking figure that shit out before you even try to play it. Baby, I invented the game. You can't play the game. I made it. But I had a great time in Cabo because me and my man did everything I wanted to do. All I'm trying to say is less friends, less problems.
Now, I agree that when it comes to your friend and them just doing what they want to do, it's like, I can give you my advice, but you're a grown woman. I can't make you do nothing. So I think that Kalia did everything that she could have did, and she even booked her Uber, and she told her, like, your friend got $9. Like, you still want to go? Like, yeah, I think she did everything that she could do. Like, she gives me those vibes. She's the friend that her face gonna tell it all, her mouth gonna tell it all. But she just seems like a good friend, but she just don't take BS. Like, so I don't blame her for doing her own thing. She paid her money, even though this is her homegirl birthday trip. She took care of her, and that's draining, y'all. Taking care of somebody when they drunk, like, that is draining, especially when you up all night with them. So I don't blame her for wanting to do her own thing, like not wanting to go to the party boat and doing her own thing. And I don't blame her for not sitting in her room on her vacation, birthday or not. She still paid to be on this vacation. Bed bound is crazy. But she not wrong. She not wrong. This girl is a grown woman, and she knew if she had it or not. So for you to think that somebody, whether it's her birthday or not, but especially the birthday girl, to pay for your way is crazy. Like, that, girl, Kalia, you ain't wrong, because I'm with you too. If you want to hang out with me, my boyfriend, then even if it was me and my homegirl, if you want to hang out with us, then cool. But we not about to hang out with y'all and be on no budget type time, or have to go split everything 3 ways when it's 4 of us. No, everybody got to pull their own weight, carry your own weight. Like, and she don't even know this girl. Like, yeah, no. This is Editing Breeze again, and y'all, I had to make an executive decision because this is not even all of Kalia parts. So I wanted to put all their parts in this one video, but if I do that, y'all, the video is going to be over an hour long. So what I'm going to do is dedicate this one to Kalia And then I'm going to give y'all the birthday girl and the broke friend views in one video because their video is not that long. But yeah, so this is the last part, I guess, after all the backlash. And, you know, her video really went viral. All of their well, not really the broke girls, but her and the birthday girl videos went viral, like millions of views. So yeah, she's talking about the backlash. This is her last time actually posting about it. But yeah, y'all, thanks for tuning in. This is TheBreeze. You've been plugged into the Breeze lifestyle. Enjoy the rest of this. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm going to try to put both videos out on the same day so y'all don't be hanging too long. Either the same day or the next day. So make sure y'all come back for the rest, okay? Bye.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all, but y'all gotta wrap this conversation up by yesterday. When I posted this video, I didn't think it was gonna get this far, but I'm seeing it from like a whole bunch of different perspectives. And I'm taking it all in. Like, I can take constructive criticism. I'm seeing positivity. I'm seeing negativity. I'm seeing a lot of people get information wrong and still talking they shit. But at the end of the day, I definitely did get a lot from this video. And I can honestly say I was wrong in some parts. There's a lot of things that did not make me happy on that trip. Conversations were had about it during the trip. Because I've seen a lot of people was like, oh, you could have had a mature conversation, this, that, third. Conversations were had. I could have definitely been more discreet with the whole story time. Because I know TikTok, I should have known y'all was gonna go look for everybody, and y'all did, but it's already been this far, so it is what it is. I know a lot of people upset because I brought my man on a girls trip, but I only called it a girls trip because it was 3 girls and 1 guy. I had another male friend that my homegirl wanted to invite it on the trip too. He just couldn't make it. Like my homeboy was saying he was supposed to come, but then he flops because he always flops. It was just supposed to be a group trip out the country. That's it. I know there was a lot of mix up because I was saying my man, that's not my man, but is my man. We had broke up, but we were working on our relationship at the time. So that's why I said he is my man. There's a lot of things I could have made a little bit more clear so there wouldn't have been no confusion. But I just feel like the more, you know, you say stuff, the more people tend to just switch it around anyway. I know there's a lot of lies circling around about me. And some of them are really outrageous because, like, I don't even know some of y'all. For one, I didn't call nobody when I was in Mexico. I didn't speak to anybody when I was in Mexico. The only people that had contact with me while I was in Mexico was the people in Mexico with me. So let's just clear that up. I was not trying to get charged on my phone. 2, a lot of people were saying I didn't like that girl before I met her. That's not true. We were in a whole group chat. I spoke to her. The only reason why she threw me off a little bit was when she shorted me the $46. I could have been more mature and just went to her and be like, listen, girl, like, that's not cool. But at the heat of the moment, I was just annoyed with the whole situation. I'm hearing lies talking about how I'm getting evicted. What? I've been living in the same spot for the last 4 years. That's not happening ever. Like, I'm so confused. I pay my rent on time all the time. There's no way I would be traveling knowing I couldn't afford my rent. That's crazy. At the end of the day, everybody's gonna nitpick to whatever they want to pick at. I can't be mad at y'all because I be doing the same thing when I be posting my shit up on here. But we just need to wrap it up. Wrap it up.